But now, moving from one strong black woman on the national scale to another strong black woman locally. I'm speaking of Charleston County School Board trustee Darlene Dunmire Robeson. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but the disrespect with which this black woman was treated last Monday at the school board meeting should be enough to get everybody in our community pissed off and out in the streets. I'm just going to put it like that. Total disrespect for this black woman by a white male, first off, and then by his 4 cronies, 3 of which are females. Okay? Man, maybe Lindsay can get a matching jail cell with him. They can rule from there. Jermaine, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. But listen, the Charleston County School District Board Chairman, his name is Keith Grabowski, okay? White dude, okay? And then the other 4 members, 4 Moms for Liberty Charleston County School District Board members, they literally tried to silence the voice of trustee Dunmire Robeson simply because she is an unashamed, uncompromising voice for the voiceless in Charleston County School District. A strong voice for our black children, for our brown and poor scholars, as well as our white, our Native American, and our Asian scholars. A strong voice for our children. 1 week ago, last Monday, on June 24th, Board Chair Keith Grabowski made a motion to censure School Board Trustee Darlene Dunmire Robeson without even following board policies that are required to bring such an action before the board. He skipped all the policy and just said, I got the authority, I'm the chair, I'm going to censor her. Shut up. Basically telling her, shut up and dribble. We're going to fix it so you don't have a voice. Mm-hmm. Well, the other board members, though, the other Moms for Liberty board members, the other 4 of them, that would be Leah Watley, Ed Kelly, Carlotta Bailey, and Pamela McKinney. Those 5, those that are Moms for Liberty board members on the Charleston County School Board, they were backed by them. And Grabowski was actually backed by Coalition for Kids, too. School privatization all the way. Craziness, okay? But the other 4 members of the board attempted to remove Trustee Dunmire Robeson from the other board committees that she sits on, that she's been assigned to. Tried to remove her from those. Basically shut her voice down, not only in the boardroom, but also on the committees that she sits on. People, this cannot and will not be tolerated, okay? Chairman Grabowski and his allies on the board tried to bully their way into silencing this black woman, Trustee Dunmire Robeson. I did mention that she's a black woman, right? Didn't I? But she refused to sit in silence and let her character be assassinated. And just as she was not silent, we, her community, will not be silent either. This attempt at intimidating Trustee Dunmire Robeson into silence, that I did mention that she's a black woman, right? Okay. This attempt at intimidating her must not go unchallenged by the community, okay? We, her village, us, okay? We must answer the call and not let her voice be silenced. So tomorrow, Monday, July 1st, I'm asking anybody that can. There are 2 events tomorrow. First in the morning, I'm asking you to join Movement 400. That's our group who are fighting against these crazies that are really trying to suppress our more community-minded board members, those who don't favor the Moms for Liberty or the Coalition for Kids rhetoric, okay? So tomorrow you can join, if you can, join Movement 400 at 12 o'clock noon for a press conference at the CCSD building at 75 Calhoun, okay, in Charleston, as we denounce these attempts by the board chair and the other Moms for Liberty CCSD trustees to assassinate the character of this black woman and intimidate their fellow board member. These tactics that are reminiscent of those used by the Ku Klux Klan a half-century ago to silence black people. This is not any different than what the Klan was doing to black people, threatening and intimidating and bullying them. a half a century ago. Will you stand with us tomorrow and let Keith Grabowski know that intimidation of black people won't work in 2024? Not the way that the Ku Klux Klan did 60 years ago. We will not be silenced. And after the press conference, though, again, it's a two-part event. The 12 noon press conference at 75 Calhoun Street at the CCSD office building. After the press conference tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, join the movement for a mass meeting. We'll be out in Hollywood at St. Luke's AME Church at 7113 Highway 162 in Hollywood, okay? We must let our collective voices be heard. We must let the village voices be heard. We need everybody that can to come out and join and stand with us so that these people understand that Trustee Dunmire Robeson is not standing alone, that she got backup. Just like Joe Biden got backup with Kamala Harris in case something happens, Trustee Dunmire Robeson's got backup in the community that she serves because she is a voice for our children. Okay, a serious voice. My friends, Darlene Dunmire Robeson is up for re-election in 127 days. 127 days she's up for re-elections. And these racist Moms for Liberty lackeys do not want her or Darren Calhoun or a new candidate, Sean Lovely, who is running to fill the seat vacated by Courtney Waters. They do not want any of them on the Charleston County School Board, and they will do anything they can to prevent them from serving our community. And it's on us to make sure that they get reelected, that Darlene Dunmire Robeson, that Darren Calhoun, and that Sean Lovely all get elected to the Charleston County School Board. So I'm asking you to please join Darlene Dunmire Robeson's team today, okay? I'll post in the on the status when I'm finished her contact information, her website. You can go to her school board, her page, okay? As a matter of fact, not only just her, heck, join all three of their teams today, not just her. Join Darlene's team, join Darren's team, and join Sean's team too. We need your help. They need your help. Let them know that they are loved, that they are appreciated, and that their community will get up and fight for them to retain these seats on the Charleston County School Board, in spite of the racists who are trying to have their voices, our voices, silenced. Okay. Now, in closing, I want to address another specific Charleston County board member named Ed Kelly. He's up for re-election. Sean Lovely is running against him for that seat. We need to get her into that seat and get him out of that seat. Because that clown, he said something about Trustee Dunmire Robeson, that she was trying to bully Grabowski and the other Moms for Liberty board members, which is exactly what they were doing to her. Instead, he tried to flip it. A racist clown. That's what he is. Well, let me just put this out to Mr. Kelly. Because when you go in the board meeting, you try to use one of their names, they hit the gavel. Pom, pom, pom. You can't use the names or whatever. This is my live. I'm going to say what I want. Mr. Kelly, let me just tell you something, okay? Let me clue you in on something, okay? A reality check, if you would. Number one, when you start a fight, when you pick a fight, you don't get to pick the fight and then tell the people who you started the fight with, how we gonna fight. You came for her. Y'all came for Courtney Waters, Darren Calhoun, Carol Temple, and Darlene Dunmire. Y'all picked the fight. So you don't get to tell us, none of us, how we're going to conduct this fight. We fight just in response to the fact that you started the fight, okay? And on Monday, Mr. Kelly, Ed, you really could have just sat there and kept your mouth shut. But instead, your right privilege said you needed to speak up and say, oh, she's trying to bully us. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying that Grabowski and yourself were trying to bully her. Ed Kelly, Keith Grabowski, Carlotta Bailey, Pam McKinney, oh, especially Leah Watley, when you're up for re-election, you are going to lose. We're going to move you out of that seat.